Alright, so today I'm going to teach you how you can get 100 subscribers and beyond on YouTube. Now, before you click away because you realize this is a gaming channel, I just want to let you know that the tips I'm going to be giving throughout this video will work for all different types of channels. And I'll even try and give examples related to different types of channels as well as gaming channels. So, let's get started. Here's 6 tips on how you can get 100 subscribers and beyond. So the first tip isn't necessarily the most important tip, but it still is fairly important, and that is your name. Now, when you start a YouTube channel, you want to have a creative name and something simple and easy to remember. You don't want something like Billy Bob's Gaming Channel 1192XX4, something like that, because that's hard to remember. When people search it, they might search it wrong, and then they won't find your channel, and it's just kind of frustrating. So you want to try and have something short, maybe not necessarily short, but just something creative. For example, Syndicate or Captain Sparkles, Vanos Gaming. It's all things that are fairly creative and that people really can easily remember. So you want something creative and something that is easy to remember. That's the first step. Now let's move on to the next. Alright, so the next one is quality. Now I can't stress how important quality is. It is literally the decision point whether someone's going to subscribe to your channel, watch your whole video, or click away to another video. Quality is so important. Everyone needs to have HD content on YouTube nowadays. Nobody wants to watch videos that are in 480p because when they put it in full screen, it's blurry, and they don't want to watch stuff like that. So, to get that, what you're going to need, so say you do vlogs, you want to have a good camera. Now, you can buy a digital camera for like 200 bucks that will record HD content. So, that's what you want to get. Also, so say you do PC gaming. Now, you want to get yourself a good screen recording software. You don't want to get a demo. That's probably the worst thing. Because a demo, it may be in HD, but you have a watermark in the middle of the screen. Nobody wants to watch a video with a watermark in the middle of the screen that says demo or something like that. So definitely, if you're going to do that, you want to buy a software. And if you're doing vlogs, you want to buy a good camera. So say you're doing console recording stuff. You do not want to use your phone or a digital camera to record your TV screen. Nobody is going to watch that because one thing, it's shaky. The quality may be okay, but it's still shaky and nobody wants to watch that. The audio is going to be horrible. So definitely do not do that. What you're going to want to get is a Elgato or a Hauppauge. Now an Elgato is my personal favorite. I've had both, and Elgato will cost you about 200 bucks if you get the new one. Definitely, if you're planning on doing YouTube and you want to have a good channel, it's worth it. Now, another thing is mic quality. Now, mic quality isn't as important as the video quality, but you do want to have a good mic. You want people to be able to understand what you're saying. Now, if you're doing vlogs, the digital camera mic should be fine. And if you're doing like console stuff, the Xbox mic, like a Turtle Beach headset, is great. That's what I've used for a long time. Right now, I'm using a Blue Yeti, but for a long time, I was using Turtle Beach X12s, which only cost 60 bucks, and they were great. But if you have a Mac or something, the Mac mic is actually fairly decent, and you could use that when you're first starting off. So I'll say it again, quality is one of the most important steps because you could be a great commentator or a great vlogger or whatever, but if you have bad quality, nobody's going to want to watch your whole video, or they might click away. They'll be like, I don't want to watch this, and they're just going to click away. So trust me, quality is one of the most important steps, and you need at least 720p. Let's move on to the next step. Alright, so the next step is a good setup. And when I say good setup, I don't mean like having 4 monitors and an amazing computer and stuff like that. I'm talking more about the location where you record and how you get prepared to record. Now, when you record, you don't want to record in a big open room like your kitchen or something like that because there's probably going to be an echo. So you want to try and record in a small room or a room with a lot of objects in it so there's no echo, because an echo is kind of annoying, and I used to have an echo in my videos, and I know when I rewatch my videos, I'm like, I don't like that echo, so I found a new spot to record now. I record in my room, and it's just a lot better. Also, you don't want to record with any background noise, and when I say background noise, I mean someone talking in the background, your mom's making dinner in the background, and there's pots and pans smashing together, stuff like that. You don't want that in the background, like a phone ringing, or your dog barking, stuff like that. So when you prepare to record, you want to try and maybe record in a room, like an office room, close the door, turn off your phone, and also put your Skype on Do Not Disturb, because nothing's more annoying than someone calling you when you're trying to record or messaging you and you got that stupid thing beeping, and So you really want to try and eliminate all distractions when you're recording. Now, another thing, before you start recording, you want to probably take a couple sips of water, because your voice, you'll find that when you're talking a lot, your throat will start to get pretty dry, and you might go kind of hoarse. So you want to take a drink of water before you record. And also, this is a personal preference of mine, and I like to record when no one's in the house, because I find that's the least distractions. I don't have to worry about someone coming into my room being like, "Are you recording?" It's like, well, you just kind of ruined it if I was anyway, so... You know, and just stuff like that. And I find I have more confidence when I'm on my own and I can just talk freely without my parents in the background listening to me. I just find it kind of awkward if I make like a joke that's, I don't know, a joke that's kind of inappropriate, and they'll talk to me like, "I heard what you said there. Were you recording? That's inappropriate." And, you know, so I just like recording when no one's in the house. It's just me. And if you don't have that liberty, maybe you have a sister or brother or whatever, and your parents are always home or whatever, you can always, record just in a closed room, and hopefully, you know, that's what I used to do, but I just preferred recording when no one's home. So anyways, that's good setup, and now let's move on to the next step. All right, the fourth step is by far the most important step. It's more important than quality. It's more important than everything. Now, this is what to upload to YouTube. Now, if you already planned on making a gaming channel, now you're probably puzzled of like, what am I actually going to upload? You know, how am I going to be successful? Now, the thing is, you want to be very, very original. You don't want to do something that everyone else is doing, because chances are it's going to be really hard for you to gain fans and supporters if you're doing something that everyone else is doing, because there's already that strong fan base for those people who are doing that series. That's going to be hard for you to try and get fans. So, for example, Minecraft Factions. Everyone does Minecraft Factions. It's going to be very hard for you to gain fans off that series, unless what you could do is you could take something that everyone else is doing and maybe add a twist to it, change it up a little bit. Then that could be successful. But for me, what I gained most of my success from was doing a series that I saw on a bigger YouTuber's channel that not a lot of people were doing, and I decided to do it for myself. I credited him and everything, and that was Minecraft The Walking Dead. Now, there's still not a lot of people that do that series, but it's interesting for people, and it's a modded sort of thing, and people find it really interesting. So that's where I gained a lot of my fans from. And another thing, and this is the key to success really on YouTube right now, and this is really how a lot of gaming channels are in the top 100 YouTube channels. Like, if you look at the top 100 YouTube channels and you take out all the Vivo channels, a lot of them are gaming channels. And the reason for that is series. Doing series on your channels. Everyone likes to see series because it keeps people watching. So you do one episode on Monday, then people are going to want to tune in maybe next Monday or whenever you upload your next episode, because they want to see what happens. And that's really what gets your fans hooked and what keeps them staying and watching all your videos. Then you start another series and they're like, well, I like that series. Now I'm going to go watch that series. And then they are watching all these series that you're doing. Now you may think this sounds like a marketing thing or something, but trust me, I love watching series. It's just something that people like to do. It's interesting for people. So that's really something you want to do. So maybe if you do Call of Duty commentaries over gameplay and stuff, you want to do like a series about stories of my life or something, and then every Monday you upload a video, stories of my life. And the thing about series is it also keeps your fans talking with each other, because then your fans will start talking in the comment section about, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next episode. Did you see that episode 13 of that? Oh, that was so cool. And it really will get your fans together, and it'll create a strong, connected fan base. And that's really what you want on YouTube, is to have a good fan base and strong supporters. Now, another thing that's very important, I'm just looking at my notes right now, is titles. Now, this is like 50% of whether someone's going to watch your videos or not, is the title. If you have a boring title like Bob Plays Minecraft Factions Episode 1, nobody is going to click on that because it's not interesting. It doesn't stand out from the crowd. People are going to want to watch something that says maybe like, so say in the video you get raided. Now, that's something that happens in Factions for those of you who might not know what Factions are. So basically, say Bob gets raided in his video, then he'll call it Getting Raided, Minecraft Factions, episode whatever with Bob. Now, that sounds a lot more interesting, and people want to click on that because it's an exciting title. So maybe if you're a vlogger, you do Most Embarrassing Story Ever, and then people will want to watch it. They'll be like, oh, that's cool, because people like learning about other people and stuff like that, so people will want to watch that. If you're a Call of Duty commentator, then maybe you do a video of, like, the time I ran from the police or something. I don't know. Just something. You want to have a very creative title. and that's what really keeps people hooked. Now, another thing is thumbnails. Now, thumbnails aren't really that important because they're so small. I think the title is a lot more important than the thumbnails. But a good thumbnail wouldn't hurt either. I know when I first started YouTube, non-partners couldn't even put thumbnails. I'm not sure if they can now, but I don't know. I gained success without having thumbnails, so I'm sure you can too. Thumbnails aren't that important. I think title is more important. Another thing is tags. You want to put good tags in your videos, but you don't want to put too much of the same tags, which is called meta tagging, I think, or something like that. And that's how a whole bunch of channels got suspended, whereas they put the same word over and over and over again, so they would put higher in the searches. Now, you do not want to do that, because that'll get your channel suspended or even banned. So, but you want to put maybe thumbnails related to your video and stuff that happens in your video, and that could help as well. I've never really noticed tags helping that much, but maybe they have. I don't really know. I use tags. So, there you go. Also, another thing is descriptions. You want to have a good description in your video. Maybe something that summarizes what you're doing in the series, stuff like that. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much covers everything I want to say. So, yeah, that's what to upload, and there you go. Let's move on to the next step now. Alright, so the fifth step is, test videos. Now, test videos is basically where you now know what you're going to upload. You have everything prepared, and you're ready to go, and you're uploading, like, videos, and you want to do some test videos first. So what you're going to want to do is test your audio, make sure your audio is fine, and even upload the videos to YouTube to make sure that when you upload them to YouTube, the quality is good and everything. Because the worst thing is when you have a strong fan base and you're uploading videos and you're having problems recording and stuff like that, you don't want that. You want to be prepared, so you want to do some test videos before you start actually growing your channel. And then maybe you can even delete the test videos if they don't turn out well. But that's very important, is to make sure your quality is good and just make sure everything you've done so far is working smoothly. Let's move on to the last step now. Alright, so the last step is networking. Now, this is really where you're going to see the most growth and will really help your channel push on beyond 100 subscribers and to 200 and maybe right into the thousands. This is very important. So when you first start your channel, like you have a couple videos uploaded and you know your channel's going smoothly now, everything's great. Now what you're going to want to do is start telling people about your channel. So maybe you tell friends at school, you know, people you talk to on Skype, Xbox, Steam, Twitch, you know, I don't know, Twitch, I don't know, whatever, you know, people you talk to who are friends with you and stuff like that. Maybe people you play games with on on PlayStation, I don't know, I've already said that, but, you know, you want to tell people about your channel. And you want to say, you know, come check out my new gaming channel or my vlogging channel or whatever. So then after that, then you're going to want to start, after you do that, you should already have like 20, 30 subscribers just doing that, which is really great. So then after that, you're going to want to start doing videos with other YouTubers. Now, I don't mean messaging PewDiePie and saying, hey, you want to do a video? I'm talking about messaging people your size and wanting to do a video with them. So people who have like under 100 subscribers, like 70 subscribers, 40 subscribers, people around your size. And then you do a video with them, and then their subscribers will come check out your channel, and it'll really help you grow. You'll probably gain maybe 3, 4 subscribers every time you do it. And if you do it often enough, you know, you'll start to grow. And then when you have 100 subscribers, then you can start doing videos of people who have 100 subscribers, 120 subscribers, and stuff like that. And you just keep working your way up, and even your creative titles and stuff will be gaining subscribers for you, your creative tags, and just everything I've told you will start coming together like a puzzle, and you'll just start gaining subscribers. That was my last step. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, I really hope this helps your channel, and I think it will, because this is what I have done, and to be honest with you, I did even less than this, and I still got to the point where I am. So I feel like if you guys follow my steps and do what I say in this video, you will be very successful. And one last point I want to say is don't get caught doing sub for sub and stuff like that, because that doesn't help your channel at all. Fake subscribe, because you're just basically you're subbing to some guy's channel who you're not going to watch, and he's probably not going to watch your channel either. So don't do sub for sub. I mean, it's something you really don't want to do. And anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed. My voice is getting really sore right now. I've recorded for a long time now. I'm sorry for making this video so long, but trust me, if you follow these steps, you will be successful. And hopefully, I'll be recording with you guys sometimes. See you guys later.